Okay, this is a 2012 BMW R1200R Classic, which has been farkled pretty heavily. I'll try and show you some of those details. So where to start? Okay, well, on the front we have a what do you call that? I'm sure there's a name for it. Some kind of a windshield from Wunderlich. Down on the front wheels, or I should say the front brake calipers, I've put on a set of moto lights. They are the powder black mini light version, and it's kind of a overcast and yet sort of bright day here, so I'll turn them on a bit and you can see them, but they really only show up well at night time. Then what else have I done? We've got there in the front, on this side, you're going to see the oil radiator guard, which that's one of my latest pieces of Farkled. I've added that silver thing in there, just that grate, just to give it some extra protection. I noticed when I was up in Occidental last week in California, I was going along at a fair clip and I was getting some pebbles, some loose road pebbles bouncing in against that thing, so I decided to make the investment. And then beside that, on the boxer guards, these are the machine art moto guards. They're pretty good. I also have the big engine guard bars, but they're very heavy. They actually add a lot of weight to the bike. And then on the bottom, we've got the belly pan, which I think I bought on the Hornick site. I'll tell you where I bought this stuff. What else? Moving up, I've got the tech spec engine grip tank guard and grips. And on the saddle is actually a replacement. This bike came with what's called the high comfort low seat, which was pretty comfortable for a 10-mile journey, but anything beyond that I was getting lower back pain. It's also giant. You need a giant fat ass to actually make the most of that high comfort seat. So what I did was replaced it with this what's it called? I think it's called a BMW sports saddle. And recently I bought this seat cowl for the rear part of the seat, just to tidy up the sort of I guess the lines of the bike. Down below here, this is a rear hugger from Puig. I noticed that my shock in there, you can just about see it, was getting even some mud and splatter was getting on that, so just to protect it further I bought the rear hugger. On the back here I've modified this bike. It comes with a long sort of tail and kind of ugly indicators, which I've taken off, and I bought these powder blackish, well, black at any rate, indicators online. It was on Amazon. And the plate is totally, like I said, I cut off the tail and sort of created a custom kind of plate holder here. This is let's see if I can pan back here a little bit, show it to you. This is actually a hinge. See, it's cracked a little bit already there because I tightened that bolt too tight, but I made this myself. This is just acrylic, sprayed it black. Whoops, drilled, as you can see, it's spring loaded. Gotta be careful. But this is actually a hinged plate holder off of, I think it's a 69 Camaro. Bought it from classicindustries.com and cut it down using a Dremel. I nearly burnt the Dremel out doing it. And it's, as you can see, spring loaded. To comply with legal regulations here in California, these guys are actually LED lights to illuminate the registration plate, which I'm blocking out just for, I don't know, paranoid reasons. And on the rear left I've got, what did I do? Oh yeah, the Remus exhaust system. Big improvement on the bike's performance because of this. Felt like the bike had just suddenly gotten bigger lungs after I put this thing on. Yeah, highly recommend doing something like that on a BMW. The stock exhaust it's shipped with is fine, but well, on this bike it wasn't. It was a big ugly chrome thing, and I hate chrome, so for aesthetic purposes I had a small stubby from HR1 exhausts on there, black, and yeah, had a kind of ugly sound and didn't help the performance of the bike. So anyway, a bit of research uncovered the fact that this is the go-to pipe for this bike. It certainly made a big difference. Bike breathes really well, travels a lot more punch in it. One thing I can't show you is I got a booster plug installed on the bike, and that's under the tank there somewhere near the fuel system. And then what else? Oh yeah, actually this was the first thing I bought for the bike. That is a throttle potentiometer guard, and yeah, I don't know, jury's still out on whether that makes a goddamn bit of difference, but obviously if that little silver thing gets damaged, you're in big trouble. Bike's just not going to run. So anyway, that's hopefully to protect that. What else? Oh yeah, up top I've got let's see what I got here. Those are just hand guards from they're actually Touratech hand guards that I bought on the Hornick site, and I removed the Hornick sticker. Underneath was the Touratech marketing branding, so I sprayed it all black because, well, I don't know. Basically, they need to be paying me if I'm advertising their products. Anyway, and then up top here on the handlebars, I've put Rizoma mirrors on. Bike came with ugly chrome ones. I replaced those with, because they started to actually corrode, I placed them under warranty with black BMW mirrors, and then finally went with these because they're smaller and just make the bike look a little trimmer. And what else? That's really about it, I think. I know once I finish making this I'm going to forget to call out something I did. Oh yeah, one other thing over this side was this bike is actually pretty easy to get on its center stand, but one thing I added to make it even easier was this little guy here. It's just as you bring the bike back, you just pull back and up on that, and she bounces up into the center stand really easily. It's not necessary, but just makes it that much easier to get on the center stand. And what else? Oh yeah, the handlebars, I've got a Throttle Meister throttle lock on here, so when you're on the freeway and you want to take her up to whatever, 70, just not deal with holding the throttle, you just use this little guy here. I don't use it that often, to be honest, but for winding the throttle. And I think that's everything so far. I'm going to start the bike up. Okay, so here's the bike started, and try and hear the Remus exhaust roar. Pretty healthy sound. Oh, the indicators, I forgot to pull those out. I took off the stock indicators and put on, even on the front, I put on those hidden ones. There's another purchase from Wunderlich. Pretty good, they tidy things up. Make the bike a little thinner and less geeky looking, I suppose. And on the back, an indicator